What is going on today, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing this Timex Field Watch, and then I'm going to be giving it away to one of you lucky viewers. So I've really enjoyed being around this watch for the last few weeks, and I can assure you that whoever ends up with this watch is getting a great looking, reliable, durable watch with a timeless design. I will lay out everything for you, or everything you'll need to do in order to qualify for a chance to win this. So good luck. So Timex is a brand with a lot of history. They've been around since 1854 under the name the Waterbury Clock Company. And Timex quickly revolutionized the pocket watch industry by making smaller movements and in turn smaller watches. By 1901, they took their smallest pocket watch and welded 2 metal bars to each side to create their first pocket watch. In 1960, every third watch sold in the United States was a Timex, and they continued to succeed and become the brand we all know and love today. So I personally love the vintage-inspired designs that they continue to use, from the military field watches like the one I'm about to show you, and also designs like the Marlin, which is incredibly elegant and really gives you that feel of the 1960s. I think Timex is and has been nailing these designs for decades. So without further ado, let's get into the review. Also, if you enjoy my videos, please consider hitting that subscribe button and also that like button. Plus, you can hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when I release a new video. All right, so let's get this thing out of the box here. And quick wrist check here. I have my Steinhardt Ocean 139, and this is a limited edition with the Explorer dial, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. The no date, I love it. It's a beautiful watch and very happy. I'm gonna have a review coming out for this pretty soon as well. Let's check this out. The price of this is $44.95. You can find it on Amazon. I will leave a link down in the description for it, so you can check it out on there. But yeah, here it is. So this watch is a classic military field watch design, and it's got those large numerals. It includes the 13 through the 24, the green triangles at all the markers. It really adds to the vintage aesthetic and looks really great in my opinion. The dial is fully printed, but the printing is very crisp and very legible. The hands are a brushed metal with small rectangular lume applications in the hour and the minute hand, and then you have a small circle in the second hand, in that lollipop second hand. The dial is a nice matte black color. Really contrasts well with the colors of the indices and the numerals. Looks really great in my opinion. And then you have this domed acrylic crystal on here, which just looks absolutely gorgeous and just really gives excellent distortion, and just adds, of course, to that vintage feel and that vintage aesthetic. Very nice. Also, because it's acrylic, if you have some polywatch, you can buff out the scratches with that. And if you don't have it, you can buy it on Amazon. I'll leave a link down in the description for that as well. It's not expensive. So the case is made of stainless steel and looks to be a PVD coating with a matte black paint. Looks really great and just goes with the overall look of this watch. And you have a press-on stainless steel case back. So yeah, it would have been nice if it were a screw down case back, but definitely not a big deal considering the price. But I would have liked to see them up the water resistance a little bit on this watch, and I apologize, there were some stickers in the back of here and they didn't come off. I'll clean that up before I send it out. The strap is made of genuine leather, and as you can see, hopefully you can see, it has Timex here stamped or debossed into the strap, and then on this side it says genuine leather. But it's actually a really soft and supple leather, and just feels and looks really nice, in my opinion, of course, but I think you're gonna like it as well. So yeah, good flexible leather, and yeah, just really feels great. Quick release spring bars. So gonna make changing straps very easy if you choose to change the strap, but like I said, I think this strap goes really well with this watch, and I personally wouldn't be changing the strap. The movement is a Timex quartz movement, but other than that, I don't have any information on it. What I can tell you is that it definitely has that signature Timex tick. Definitely works, and it's accurate. Next, let's talk about the dimensions. So the case is 39.5 millimeters in diameter. It's just over 11 millimeters thick. It has a 47 millimeter lug to lug, so a really nice compact lug to lug, and has a 20 millimeter lug width. So like I said, if you do choose to change the strap, first of all, it'll be very easy because you have quick release spring bars, and it'll also be very easy to find a replacement strap because 20 millimeter straps are very readily available. Pretty much perfect dimensions on this watch. Really, if you're someone that has a 6-inch wrist or an 8-inch wrist or somewhere in between like me, this watch is gonna fit you just fine. So let me go ahead and throw this on wrist and give you an idea what it looks like. Take the Steinhardt off. And there it is on my 7.5-inch wrist. I think it looks just fantastic. Really just a big fan of this look. It's just the perfect watch, I think, to wear every day and just kind of take and beat it up, wear it to work, whatever. It's a great watch to really do everything you need to do throughout the day. Although it doesn't have a date function, but I kind of like the symmetry of the dial without the date function. So I guess I'll leave that to personal preference, but I like it without the date function. So, but yeah, that strap just looks really good, very comfortable. And as you can see, it's wearing just really nicely on my 7.5-inch wrist. So like I said, I think this is gonna fit a lot of different wrist sizes because of that compact lug to lug. Moving on to the last part of this review. We're gonna talk about my favorite feature on this watch, and that is the Indiglo technology. It's Timex's proprietary Indiglo technology. Can't talk. By pushing in the crown, you activate a backlight on your watch that allows you to see the time in the dark. So you also have lume, like I mentioned earlier, on the hour, the minute, and the second hand, but this you have control of all the time, and the lume will fade off. Lume is great, don't get me wrong, but it's, first of all, it's difficult to do well. A lot of companies do not get their lume good enough, and it's disappointing to a lot of collectors, but I like the Indiglo feature because it runs on the battery. So the battery that powers the actual movement is powering that Indiglo as well. So as long as your watch is running, the Indiglo will be working. So I think it's really cool. Just adds an extra little feature to the watch that you don't see on other watches. And I think it's really good. I mean, I think Casio may have a feature like this on their G-Shocks potentially. Don't quote me on that, but this Indiglo is Timex's proprietary feature. So they're the only ones that have it. And I think it's pretty darn cool. So that's my opinion on that. I really like it. So that pretty much wraps up the review portion of this video. I've had really good impressions while handling this watch and wearing it around the house. I didn't wear it outside of the house because I knew I was giving it away and I didn't want to risk banging it up before it gets to one of you. But this watch is incredibly comfortable, and aside from taking it in the water, this really is a go anywhere, do anything type watch. I don't know if I mentioned it's 30 meters water resistant, so you don't want to be taking it in the water. I would suggest doing nothing else other than washing your hands with it as far as getting it close to water. But yeah, it really is that do anywhere, do anything, go anywhere type of a watch aside from that water resistance. And if I could change anything, it would definitely be the water resistance. I'd like to see 100 meters out of this. I think if they just added a screw down case back and maybe a screw down crown, that would have solved that problem. but it probably would have costed a little bit more money. But I think this watch for maybe 20 bucks more with some more water resistance would have been a fair trade-off. So anyway, now on to the giveaway. So to win this watch, you need to do a few easy things. Okay, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, if you haven't already, of course, and write in the comments what watch you have on right now. So I want to see what you guys are wearing and try to get a feel of the kind of stuff you're going to want me to review. And yeah, I'm going to let this go till Friday, and then I will go through and pick the winner. I will reach out to the winner at that point and get shipping info, and yeah, that's it. So good luck to everyone. This watch is really awesome. I think whoever wins this is going to absolutely love it. It's just the perfect everyday watch. I've got a handful of reviews coming your way of a bunch of different brands, so stay tuned. I've got a Sieg Flamma, a San Martin, which will be my first San Martin. I'm really excited about that. I have another Pagani, and of course, and what else? Oh, I also have a Seastern, 62 Mas Homage. So yeah, very excited for all those reviews, and I'm gonna do a review on my Steinhardt. So got at least 5 reviews coming to you very soon. I'm still waiting on the rest of those watches to get here in the mail. The Pagani should be here today, but anyway, thank you so much again for watching, and remember guys to keep watching out.